Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
In this video, we will see part 2 of problems based on tangents. For part 1, link in the description box below, you can check that out. Now let's see this problem. Here it says, prove that the parallelogram circumcising a circle is a rhombus. So we have a parallelogram. We know in parallelogram opposite sides are equal and are parallel to each other, right? Circumcising a circle means circle is enclosed within the parallelogram. So we have a circle within the parallelogram. Now let's take this parallelogram as ABCD, and we have a circle with center O. So here it says prove that the parallelogram circumcising a circle is a rhombus. So that means we have to prove this parallelogram ABCD is a rhombus. Now what is rhombus? In rhombus we know all the sides are equal. So therefore if we prove these sides AB is equal to BC, which is equal to CD, which is equal to AD, then we can say this parallelogram is a rhombus, right? So we have to prove this. So first let's write what is given. So given here is a parallelogram ABCD circumcising a circle with center O. Being a circle with center O. So what we have to prove? To prove is that AB is equal to BC, which is equal to CD, which is equal to AD. Right? Now let's see the proof. Here in the figure, let's take this point of contact as P, Q, R and S. Alright? So we have P, Q, R and S. So now if you see point A is external point to the circle, right? Here AS and AP are the tangents to the circle from an external point, right? So according to theorem we know lengths of the tangents drawn from an external point to the circle are equal. So therefore by theorem we can say AS is equal to AP. Similarly point B is an external point to the circle and BP and BQ are the tangents from point B. So by theorem we can say BP is equal to BQ. In the same way point C is an external point to the circle and the tangents here are CQ and CR. So by theorem we can say CQ is equal to CR. And also from point D, DS and DR are the tangents to the circle from an external point. So by theorem we can say DS is equal to DR. Right? So first let's write that. We know the lengths of the tangents drawn from an external point to the circle are equal. Therefore we can say AP is equal to AS. Let's take this equation as 1. Since tangents from point A similarly we have BP is equal to BQ. Let's take this equation as 2. Here tangents from point B. Similarly we have CR is equal to CQ. This we will take equation 3. Here tangents from point C. And also we have DR is equal to DS. Let's take this equation as 4. Since tangents from point D. So now let's see what is AB plus CD. So therefore AB plus CD is equal to, what is AB? AB is AP plus PB. So AP plus PB plus What is CD? CD you can write as CR plus DR, right? So we have CR plus DR is equal to, now what is AP? AP is equal to AS plus PB or BP is equal to BQ plus CR. CR is equal to CQ plus DR is equal to DS. Since from equation 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? Which is equal to, now let's group this and this together. So we have AS plus DS. Here AS plus DS is equal to AD, right? So we can replace AS plus DS is AD plus, now let's group these two terms, BQ plus CQ. What is BQ plus CQ? That will give you BC, right? Since from figure. So thus we got AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. So let me continue here. We have AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. So that is AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. So now if you see AB and CD, these two sides, that is the opposite sides. We know in parallelogram opposite sides are equal, right? So therefore AB plus CD is equal to AB, right? Which is equal to AD, here AD and BC are the opposite sides. They are also equal. So we can write BC is equal to AD plus in place of BC we can write AD. Here reason you can write, since opposite side of a parallelogram are equal. So now we have, this implies AB plus AB is 2AB, which is equal to AD plus AD is 2AD. Here 2 and 2 is gone. We are left with AB is equal to AD. So we have proved AB is equal to AD. So therefore we can say AB, we know AB is equal to CD. They are the opposite sides, which is equal to AD. We said AB is equal to AD. And we also know AD is equal to BC, which is equal to BC. Right? Now we have AB is equal to CD, which is equal to AD, which is equal to BC. We had to prove this, right? So hence we can say this parallelogram ABCD is a rhombus. So hence ABCD is a rhombus. Hence the proof. I hope this is clear. Now let's see another problem. Now let's see this problem. We have in the given figure is given a triangle ABC is drawn to circumcise a circle of radius 3 cm. So we have a triangle circumcising a circle of radius 3 cm such that the segments BD and DC into which BC is divided by the point of contact D are of lengths 6 cm and 8 cm respectively. So we have BD is 6 cm, DC is 8 cm respectively. Find the side AB. We have to find the side AB if the area of triangle ABC is 63 cm square. So here area is given. So first let's write what is given. So given here is, we know BD is equal to 6 cm and we have DC is equal to 8 cm. Here OD is nothing but the radius of the circle. So we know OD is equal to 3 cm and we know area of the triangle ABC is 63 cm square, right? Now if you see the figure, here B is the external point to the circle. So from theorem we know the lengths of the tangent drawn from an external point to the circle are equal. So here the tangents are BD and BF to the circle, right? From point B. So according to theorem we can say BD is equal to BF. Similarly from point C we can say CE is equal to CD. So therefore we can write CE is equal to 8 cm, right? Similarly from point A we can say is equal to AE, but here both are unknowns. So let's take this AF is equal to x centimeter. Alright. So first let's write that in words. We know the length of the tangents drawn from an external point to the circle are equal. So therefore we can say BD is equal to BF, which is equal to 6 centimeter. Similarly, from point C we can say CD is equal to CE, which is equal to 8 centimeter. So from point A, let's take AF is equal to x centimeter. So let AF is equal to x centimeter. So therefore we can say AF is equal to AE, which is equal to x centimeter. So now what is AB? AB you can write as AF plus FB, right? So we know AB is equal to AF plus FB. Here AF we know it is x plus FB. FB is equal to 6 centimeter, right? So your AB is x plus 6. Similarly, what is BC? BC is equal to BD plus DC. Here BD is 6 plus 8. This will give you 14 centimeter. And now what is AC? AC is equal to AE plus EC. So AE is x plus EC is 8 centimeter. So here this is centimeter. So here our aim is to find AB, but here we don't know x. So we will see how to do this, but before that pause the video and note this down. Okay. So let's continue. We have AB is equal to x plus 6 centimeter, BC is equal to 14 centimeter and AC is equal to x plus 8 centimeter. So now let's join OE, OF, OA and OB, and we have OC. So what did we do? Join OE, OF, OA, OB and OC. Alright. So here it is given area of triangle ABC is 63 square centimeter. That is this whole area of triangle ABC. So now we can write area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle AOB, this small triangle, plus area of triangle AOC, this triangle, plus area of triangle BOC, this triangle. These three parts will give you whole triangle, right? So let me write that. So area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle AOB plus area of triangle AOC plus area of triangle BOC, right? So here we know area of triangle ABC is 63 square centimeter. So we can write 63, which is equal to area of triangle AOB. We know area of a triangle is given by half into base into height. Here base is AB into height here is OF, right? Plus area of triangle AOC, in this triangle AOC, half into base here is AC into height here is OE, plus area of triangle BOC, in this triangle, here half into base is BC into height here is OD. Since you can write area of the triangle formula, area of triangle is given by half into base into height, right? So now let's substitute the values. Is equal to half into AB. What is AB? AB is x plus 6 into OF. OF is the radius of the circle, so it says 3 plus half into AC. What is AC? AC we know x plus 8 into OE. What is OE? OE is 3 plus half into BC. What is BC? BC is 8 plus 6, that is 14 into OD. OD is 3 centimeter. So we will simplify this further. 63 is equal to 3 by 2 into x plus 6 plus 3 by 2 into x plus 8 plus 3 by 2 into 14. We will simplify this further. This implies 63 is equal to, here 3 by 2 is common, into x plus 6 plus x plus 8 plus 14, right? This implies 63 is equal to 3 by 2 into x plus x is 2x plus 6 plus 8 plus 14 will give you 28. So here when you simplify this equation, this will give you x is equal to 7. I hope you can do this. So your x is 7. So our aim is to find AB. We know AB is equal to, let me do here, AB is equal to x plus 6 centimeter. We got x is equal to 7 plus 6. This will give you 13 centimeter. So your AB is 13 centimeter. I hope you can do this type of problems, right? Now let's see one more problem. Now let's see this problem. Here figure is given. It says PQ is a chord of length 8 centimeter of a circle of radius 5 centimeter. So we have a chord PQ which is 8 centimeter. So this chord is 8 centimeter of a circle of radius 5 centimeter. So we have a circle of radius 5 centimeter. The tangents at P and Q intersect at point T. So we have tangents at P and Q which intersect at a point T. Find the length TP. We have to find TP. So this length. First let's join OT. The point of intersection of this line OT and PQ, this point, let's take this point as R. Alright. Now if you see line TO is the angle bisector of angle PTQ. Right? That means this line bisects this chord, which means PR is equal to RQ. We know PQ is 8 centimeter. So therefore PR will be 4 and RQ will be 4, right? So first let's write that. Join OT. Let this OT intersect this chord PQ at R. Let it intersect PQ at the point R, right? We know TO is the angle bisector of angle PTQ. So TO is the angle bisector of angle PTQ. So therefore TO is perpendicular to PQ and it is the angle bisector of PQ, right? So we can say TO is perpendicular to PQ. TO bisects PQ. So therefore we can say PR is equal to RQ. PR is equal to RQ, which is equal to 4 centimeter. That is 8 centimeter is divided equally. That means PR is 4 centimeter and RQ is 4 centimeter. Together it is 8 centimeter. So now if you see ORP, this triangle ORP, it's a right angle triangle. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem to this small triangle here, right? So in right triangle ORP, we can say by Pythagoras theorem OP square is equal to OR square plus PR square, since by Pythagoras theorem. Here OP we know it is 5, so 5 square which is equal to OR is unknown plus what is PR? We know PR is 4 centimeters, so 4 square. So this implies 25 is equal to OR square plus 4 square is 16. So this implies 25 minus 16 is 9, which is equal to OR square. So this implies OR is equal to square root of 9. Square root of 9 is 3. So we got OR is equal to 3 centimeter. So let me continue here. Now let's take this TR is equal to Y centimeter. Let TR is equal to Y centimeter. Now let's see two more right triangles. We have PRT, which is right angle at angle R, and one more triangle we have OPT, which is right angle at angle P. By theorem we know angle between the tangent and the radius to the point of contact is 90 degree, right? So therefore we can say angle P is 90 degree. So let's see those two triangles. In right triangle PRT and right triangle OPT. So in triangle PRT, we know TP square is equal to TR square plus PR square. And in triangle OPT, we know OT square is equal to OP square plus TP square, right? So OT square is equal to OP square plus TP square. So this implies OT square is equal to OP square plus what is TP square? We know TP square is TR square plus PR square, right? So let's substitute that square plus PR square. So here the reason is Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, and here we have substituting the value of TP square. Now what is OT? OT is nothing but TR plus OR, right? So TR, we know TR is Y plus OR. OR we got as 3. So Y plus 3 the whole square, which is equal to, what is OP? We know OP is 5. So 5 square plus what is TR? We know TR we have taken as Y, right? So let's take Y square plus PR square. What is PR? We know PR is 4 centimeter. So 4 square is 16, right? So now let's simplify this. But before that, pause the video and note this down. So let's simplify this. We have Y plus 3 the whole square is equal to 5 square is 25 plus Y square plus 16, right? So this implies, this is of the form A plus B the whole square. So A square plus B square is 9 plus 2 into AB. So 3 2s are 6, 6Y, which is equal to 25 plus Y square plus 16. So Y square is gone. This implies 6Y is equal to 25 plus 16 and minus 9, right? So this implies 6Y is equal to 25 plus 16 is 41. 41 minus 9 will give you 32. So therefore your Y is 32 by 6. So 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2 6 are 12. We got Y is equal to 16 by 3. But our aim is to find TP, not Y. Y is TR. Let's substitute this Y in this equation. Let's take this equation. TP square is equal to TR square plus PR square, right? Here Y is nothing but TR. So we know TR. TR is 16 by 3 the whole square plus PR. PR is 4. 4 4s are 16, right? We want TP square, which is equal to 16 square. 16 square is 256 by 3 square is 9 plus 16. So this will give you 400 by 9. That is TP square. So this is TP square. We want TP. So TP will be square root of. Therefore TP is equal to square root of 400 by 9. So square root of 400 is 20 by square root of 9 is 3 centimeter. So your length of TP is 20 by 3 centimeter. So this is it in this video. I hope you understood today's topic. If you did, do hit the like button and share it with your friends. See you soon. Till then, take care. Almighty bless.